Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about spring favorites. Before we get started, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who commented on my Instagram post. Last week I didn't post any videos because I was in this like video rut and I didn't know what to film, and I just kind of ran out of video inspiration. And so a huge thank you to everybody who let me know some future videos that they want to see. So if you guys have any video requests or videos that you want to see, please leave them in the comments below. But let's get into some spring favorites. This is a little bit different than my monthly favorites. I would say my monthly favorites are more of new products that I have discovered in the month or new products that I've been loving in the month. Spring must-haves or spring favorites are things that I know I'm going to be and have already started using, but know I'm going to be using from like switching over from like the winter must-haves. This is my first like seasoned favorites, and so what I'm thinking is for like my season favorites, these are the things that I'm transitioning into using because of the season changes. Let's just get into it. I have a little bit of makeup, a little bit of skincare, a little bit of clothing. So let's jump into it. The number one thing that I recommend and that I use during the spring season is Allergy Medicine. In my personal trials of Allergy Medicine, Zyrtec is the only one that actually works and works fast. I've tried Allegra, I've tried the Target brand. This is really the only one that like if I start sneezing and my eyes are itchy, within like 30 minutes, this will completely get rid of my allergies. And so I believe it's kind of pricey, but it's so worth it. My allergies haven't been too bad this year. A little bit of sneezing here and there, but my eyes have been so itchy, and so love the Allergy Medicine. One more thing that ties into allergies are my eye drops. These are the Lumify Eye Drops. Now, these aren't really geared for allergies or like itching relief, but when I do rub my eyes, which I know you're not supposed to, but I just can't help it sometimes. So when I rub my eyes and then my eyes get red, these eye drops will make your eyes bright white and like instantly. And I'm talking about within a minute, your eyes will go from like super red to brighter white than it normally was. So I love these eye drops. I've been using these for like over a year, I believe. Highly recommend these ones, but they're not to relieve your eyes of itchiness. There are other eye drops for that, but this is for like the redness. All right, so let's get into some makeup and skincare. Springtime, when I do wear makeup, I want it to look glowy, light, nothing too heavy, because you know, spring is that weird season where it's like, especially right now, it's like one day it's 88 degrees and then the next it's 70 and windy. Like what? Like that's just messing with my allergies so much. I like to have light, glowy makeup because you don't know if you're gonna be sweating or you don't know if you're gonna be cold and need hydration. So these products are just the perfect for whether it's gonna be 90 degrees and you're sweating or it's gonna be 65. I know I'm from California, so that probably is warm to most people, but like 65 and windy, like your skin needs hydration. So this will cover it when you don't know what you're gonna walk into. First thing first, Supergoop sunscreen. I really like the matte screen, especially right now since day to day I'm not wearing foundation every day. This does have a little bit of a tint to it, so it just evens out your skin tone and makes you matte, which is perfect for not wearing makeup. But if you are wearing makeup and you're oily, it's perfect. They do have a version that is regular and it's just clear, so if you don't want the color or matte, go for that one. But Supergoop is seriously my favorite sunscreen. Next up, we have light skin tints or tinted moisturizers. I say this in every video, but this is seriously my favorite foundation for whatever occasion, and especially right now because it's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. It looks so natural, looks like your skin, but it does give you really good coverage. It's the Rare Beauty foundation. I have the shade 210N, which is getting a little bit dark for me because I haven't you know, been in the sun that much. But seriously love this foundation, especially for the spring going into the summer. It just gives you a really natural look without looking cakey and heavy. A couple other options that I've been really loving, the Pretty Fresh ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer. This stuff is so good. It's very, very light coverage, so less coverage than what I have on now, but it just evens out your skin tone and it gives you a nice glowy finish, and it's super, super light. For me, it gets rid of my redness, evens it out, so it does provide a pretty good amount of coverage without feeling heavy. I have the shade Light 8N. It has a pump and it is affordable, so love this stuff. And then the newest addition to my foundation family is the Ease Drop Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tint. Now this, I would say, out of the other two that I just showed, is the most like a foundation. But it is still really nice because you can just use your fingers to blend it in. It's super easy and fast to apply. I have the shade number 7. All three are really good options. And then this one isn't a foundation, but I talk about this all the time, and it is my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and it is just, I don't even know what you would call this. It's like a mix of a liquid highlighter and a skin tint. Obviously you don't want to put it all over your face because it does have like shimmer and a glow to it, but I just put it all over like where you would highlight normally. So I put on my liquid foundation, and then I put this on, and then I put powder on top, and it still shows your glow through your skin, and it just makes any foundation look more natural and more glowy. Your skin look lit from within. Like, it doesn't look like a blinding highlight. It doesn't look too subtle. Like, it just looks the right amount of glowiness to your skin. Perfect for the springtime. I mean, really anytime, but the springtime, because it does give that glow and it just makes your skin just look so natural. So I love this stuff. Next up is a lip oil, and it's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now, which I need a little bit more. And I actually got this in a boxy charm, and it's the Cab Lip Oil. And as you can see, it doesn't really have a color to it, but I really, really like it because it's like a jelly-like texture, whereas some lip oils that I get kind of just like slip off my lips. This one is a little bit thicker, but thicker in the sense that like it makes your lips look juicier longer. Like, it doesn't absorb into your lips right away. So I've been really liking this. I use it every day. Typically I would wear it with like a lip liner, but today I'm just wearing it by itself, and I really, really like it. And I like how big that lip applicator is, so you could just throw it on and you're good. To keep going about glowy natural skin, like how many times can I say that in a video, I'm going to mention the two liquid and cream blush, and they're both just really pretty because they're natural and subtle. This is in the shade Nearly Neutral, and then I have this one in the shade Joy. Both of these, why I like it, can be worn by itself. It could be worn on days when you're not even wearing makeup, but you still want to look alive and like you have a little bit of color to your skin. It can also be layered under a powder blush as well. So I love how versatile they are, and I love how just easy they are to just put it on and not have to think about it. Like, I feel like that is the theme of my spring makeup, is just makeup that I can just put on and not have to think about anything, because it's just natural makeup. Somebody count how many times I've said that. I probably said natural glowy makeup like 100 times. Just a couple more items. The next item that I will probably mention in my summer favorites, and really it's an all year round favorite because I love iced drinks, but my Yeti cup with the straw attachment, I fill this up with ice and water every single day. I try to drink a lot of water, but I'm not the best at it, and I have to drink ice cold water. Like, if it's room temperature, I would just rather not drink anything. Ew, that sounds so bougie of me, but it's true. Like, I prefer to drink ice cold water, and so this really helps because I will fill this up with ice and then just refill it with water throughout the day, and I really only have to fill up with ice in the morning, and that's it, because it keeps it cold throughout the day. And this is actually what I drink out of when I work out as well. So I love this thing, especially now that it's starting to get warmer. Having this has been super helpful to keep me hydrated and cool. I have multiples of these. I also have another one that I use like when I drink my coffee to go. I will keep it in here as well because that way it doesn't melt as fast. And the last item are sweat shorts. So keeping in the theme of like, I'm still working from home, and so day to day I wear sweats or leggings. And so now that it's starting to get warmer and like when we take all the dogs for walks and stuff, like I don't want to look like a complete bum like in my PJ shorts. So now that it's starting to get warmer, I've transitioned into sweat shorts. So I really like these because one, they're comfortable. I'm still wearing sweatpants, but now, you know, they've gotten shorter. Also really love these because they're thicker. So even though it's like still warm but cold, you know, like that weird spring weather, keeps me warm but also cool at the same time. I just wanted to show a couple that I have. My all-time favorite ones are from 30 Years by Katie. So these are the shorts that I own from Katie, and I really like these because they're wrinkly, excuse it. They're the perfect length, so they're not too short, they're not too long, they go like mid-thigh, and so I can get away with wearing these out in public and it not being like I'm wearing sweatpants. These ones I feel like are, you can dress up or dress down. Another alternative that's a little bit cheaper is H&M has some. Now, as you can tell, these ones are way shorter, and so I wouldn't wear these out in public because I feel like these ones are a little bit more like relaxed, like at home cooking dinner type shorts, whereas these ones are like pair it with some Air Force Ones and a cute crop top and you have an outfit out of it. And that about wraps it up for my spring favorites. Comment down below if there's anything that I have to have for springtime. Mind you, it's been hot one day, cold one day, so I'm like confused on how to dress, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I upload new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!